Paul, welcome to Burnley Football Club.
Thank you so much.
How excited are you for this chapter in your career?
Yeah, very excited. It's a huge opportunity and huge chance for me, and I'm really happy that for the trust of the manager and the club. So I'm looking forward to it.
And how much did you speak to the manager before you came in? What sort of influence did he play on you, coming over here?
Yeah, I got a really good first impression. I spoke to him a couple of times, and he really believed in what I was saying, and we had a kind of a similar approach and philosophy about set pieces and the importance of it. So yeah, I think we clicked quite early.
And obviously you joined as a set piece coach. We know that you will look after primarily the set pieces. It says it in the title, but what does a sort of a day-to-day look like for you, in training and on match days? How does your role sort of look like?
Yeah, so I'll be controlling the set pieces, of course, together with the rest of the staff, and small details every day when we train. So and also, of course, sometimes we have set pieces in the games in training, but also we'll have our own set piece sessions as well, set piece exercises. So, and of course on match day would be to have a meeting before the games and stuff like that to make sure that the players are fully aware of their roles.
And we've seen obviously a huge rise in set pieces over the years in football matches. It seems to be more and more people are using them and utilising them to score goals. Yeah. What would you sort of put that down to? Has there been a change in how set pieces work now, or what from your point of view, how does it work?
I think more and more clubs see the importance of it, and they prioritise it in a different way than they did before. I think more and more resources are put down into set pieces, and also like when you see that the games at all levels are decided by set pieces, it just shows the importance of it and the reason why we should emphasize it and use time on it. So yeah.
And imagine for you as a coach, if a set piece does come off and pays off and a goal comes from it and you were to win a game, I imagine that's probably the most satisfying and sort of it's an achievement that you've worked on, and to see it executed on the pitch, I imagine that's quite a special feeling.
Yeah, of course. And for me as a coach in general, it's about chasing that perfection. Chasing perfection in terms of making sure that all the players know exact their role and making sure that we can do that to our best, and then if that comes off in a goal, then nothing is better than that.
And just as a coach yourself, what can the players expect from you, out on the pitch when you're speaking to them and sort of on the touchline, and your ways of coaching, your philosophy? Yeah,
they can expect that I see the players first as human beings, and then players second. And I always like to involve the players in what we do to get them to get their ownership in what we do. I think that's really important. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah.
And just a little bit on your background, obviously you were a player, you played in Norway and Scotland for a spell as well. Did you always want to move into the coaching side? Obviously you moved in quite early, but is that something you always wanted to do?
Yeah, I found out quite early that I wanted to be a coach. So I started early with my coaching qualifications, and also did a bachelor's degree in psychology when I was playing. And and then when I was 26, just 5 years ago, then I found out that now is the time to start coaching full time. And since that, it's been going quick.
And how much has your previous experience and knowledge from previous clubs and working different roles set you up for where you are now with Burnley in the Premier League?
Yeah, I'm really grateful for the time in my different clubs, in my home club, Ståle Jørpeland and Viking, and lastly now in Denmark with Viborg. They've all been really important for me to get where I am now, and I'm really grateful for that and the experience I have and the trust they gave me. So they're all part of me being here.
Well, welcome to Burnley Football Club, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.